Virginia Attorney General candidate Jason Miyares joins me now. Jason, welcome to Primetime. So your platform is, it speaks for all races, but I will say that the Latino race, and you happen to be Latino yourself, is the Latino population is about almost 10%. So this seems like a very critical vote. Tell me how you think that vote will go and how it has been the reaction to your candidacy.
Well, listen, you're exactly right. Not only would I be the first Latino ever elected, I'd be the first child of an immigrant ever elected as Attorney General. So I say to every group, whether it's Korean Americans or Indian Americans or Latinos, listen, if your family came to this country seeking hope and opportunity, there's a good chance your family is a lot like my family. It'd be the biggest honor of my life to be your Attorney General. Because at the end of the day, they want the same things. They are so concerned about what they're seeing with politicians playing political games with the safety of our kids in our schools. They're so concerned about a parole board in Virginia that's letting out cop killers, murderers, and rapists, sometimes with decades on their sentence, back on the streets early. Yeah. And sometimes they've committed more crimes. They're seeing inflation through the roof. It's so many, as you know, Rachel, Latinos are so many are entrepreneurs.
That's right.
They see how hard it is to start a business. We're 49th in the country in starting a business right now in Virginia. And that's why they are flocking with us. In our polling, we're winning the Latino vote, and so is Glenn Youngkin. And we have really loved everybody into our campaigns. Right. This is not about left or right in Virginia right now. It's about a movement. It's about common sense. And that's why we're winning independents by double digits, 12, 15 points right now. We're ready to win. Yeah,
well, Democrats think they own Hispanics. They also think we're stupid. I think they think if they say racism, Trump, insurrection, that then they'll, Hispanics will run out and vote for Democrats. But I know a lot of Latinos. I actually have family in Virginia who are Hispanic, and they care about crime. They care about education. They want CRT out of their school. And by the way, they kind of miss the Trump economy.
Well, I mean, listen, at the end of the day, you have, as I said, this is a common sense. They're so concerned about what they're seeing with the curriculum in our schools. They're concerned that our murder rate in Virginia is the highest it's been in 2 decades. And so that's exactly the point. You have one-party rule in Richmond, and it has been far, far, far to the left. And so people understand intuitively we need a check and balance in Richmond. I mean, everything you're seeing, the mess you're seeing in D.C., it's been happening in Richmond the last 2 years. And I like to say common sense hasn't been very common in state government. I mean, they're trying to reduce from a felony to a misdemeanor, assaulting a police officer, getting rid of all mandatory minimums for drug dealers. They passed that bill that ended the mandatory reporting requirement of sexual assault in schools. So this is a movement. We're having Virginians supporting Virginians to get change, and around the country, people are going to jason4ag.com that want change. People understand right now the stakes in Virginia, and that's why the way we're framing this race, you want a politician, that's my opponent. You want a prosecutor, I'm your candidate.
Well, Jason, we wish you all the luck. We hope you can bring back some common sense, especially to the law in California and in Virginia. Thank you so much, Jason, for joining us today.